pee, pee, poo, pee, poo, pee. Pee, poo, poo, pee, 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 pee. Pee, poo, pee. Oh, this is gonna be a weird stream. Hello. Pee. How's everyone doing? Wow, what a day. What a week. It's only Tuesday. Hi. Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Last time, we got some stuff. Some stuff happened. We met a girl boss. Very exciting. We also, ooh, Dumbo, you're good. Hey, you want to join my boss deck? Oh, perfect. And then we're in Olympus Coliseum. Sora has remembered someone. We don't know her name. It's just another girl who used to live on the island when he was young, but went away when he was little. We don't know. We're gonna find out. Just a reminder that in my bio, I have a couple of links. One of them is for helping children at Children's Center Canada to help protect children from the terrible things that adults do sometimes. You know, people aren't perfect, but come on. And then also a link to help and learn more about the women of Iran and what they're going through, and how fucking wonderful they are, and how to support them. So, on that note, I did not realize when I was heading over to this door, there are a few little guys hanging out in this little room, and I'm going to try to get to this event door before they catch me. I'll fight them all when we leave. I just don't want to deal with it right now. I wanted to get to the thing. Ha! Good God. Alright, so anyway. Let's see. You know, actually, I'm not a huge fan of the premium rooms, so that can go, and that can go. Right. I'm just full of energy because, my friend, I'd sent her some songs, and she was like, this song's a banger, and it's my favorite song, and I was like, oh. That made me happy. Anyway. Gosh. Was nice of him to wait for us to catch up.
He's not waiting. Remember Rule 3? You can interfere with your opponents on the course.
He's looking to narrow the field. You can put that away. I'm not looking for a fight with you, so keep moving. See? He was waiting for us to catch up.
Well, he's caught up. Let's take him up on his offer and keep going.
I don't see a downside. Listen, are you sure? I'm not here for the cup. Just Hercules. Today he loses more than the competition. Whoa. I'm here to murder someone. You don't mean, but why? This is business. Stay out of it. Go win your cup. You realize what you're doing? Rule number 3. You can interfere with your opponents, right? You're not the only one who wants to fight Hercules. Big mistake. This fight sucked in 2D so much.
Come on,
alright.
give me your best shot.
Ow. Great start. I just, like, have to get used to the fucking... Nope. Not in my house. Good sir. Do it. Yep. You fucking thought. Ow. 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 Don't do it. Okay. Uh-huh. Alright. Nope. 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 Oh, that was kind of bullshit. Okay. Getting staggered by him sucks. Heal, 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 heal. Heal, 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 heal. Fuck. Nope. My house. No! Everything is happening all at once. Hi.
That's the best you can do?
Shit! Shit! I'm gonna die. Huh. Maybe not. Maybe I won't die. Okay. Okay, what if I just Dumbo you to death? Get off me! Stop! Listen, hi. Okay, awkward time. I'm struggling. Okay, there we go. Hello. I forgot how controls worked. I've been playing too many different video games with different control schemes. Struggling. Hi, Potion. Too bad that number on that sucks. Cloud, where'd you go? He headed for the finish line. We better go after him. Right. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, spit me back out into the bottomless darkness room. I know you want to. Yep. Okay. Quickly equip this deck. Alright, let's go kill things. Yeah, anyway, what I was saying at the beginning of the, that fight, I was so excited because it was like, I sent the recommendations like a couple weeks ago, because she was like, I just want new music, and I was like, okay, do you mind if it's not in English? And she was like, yeah, that's fine, and I was like, okay, cool, because like, cool, and so, that was such a pleasant surprise, because like, most people that I talk to don't really listen to, that song and enjoy it as much as I do. They don't hate it usually. But it was nice. It was a pleasant little surprise for me today. So that made me so hype. And it's such a good song and such an interestingly written song lyrically. Because it was inspired by interviewing women in their 20s and 30s and talking to them about their experiences and writing lyrics based on that. And I think that's really cool. So anyway. And it's called I'm Lonely by Old Sky. It's definitely in the Old Sky playlist that I made, because it's like my favorite song ever. And it has this thing. So like Old Sky is really, really good at writing bangers that are kind of sad. And that song is no exception. Somebody categorized Utada's newer album as this, and which is I guess kind of true, but like bangers you can cry to, and that's definitely like half of her discography. Like, but I'm Lonely is like a really good like, God, being an adult sucks kind of it didn't used to be my favorite song of all time. That wasn't, or I rather should say like my favorite song of all time was a different song until I heard that song and I was like, oh, she gets it. And then, you know, come to find out like she did interview people and like got ideas from those interviews, and I just think that's really cool. And that's not even the last time that she did something like that, where she based her lyrics on someone else. Because she has a song called Nandakke. And, oh, hi. And that one is based on, she had a child that she was taking care of, or like it's a child, but like a teenager that she was taking care of for a while, who was struggling a lot with her mental health and depression. And the song is about how, like the things that she said that she felt. And it's so... Is it really? I'm Lonely? Really? That makes me so happy! I love that song! Oh, it's so good. And she does this thing, too, with her voice that, she takes advantage of octaves, just like open octaves all the time. So it'll be like the... Yeah, but underneath, she'll be singing it an octave lower, like Kimi ni koi shitatte, and it's so effective. Yeah, I'm Lonely is a fucking club banger. Yeah, Megan liked it too. That's what I was talking about. I was really happy when I got that little text. My little text of this is a banger, I'm obsessed. And I was like, yeah, it is. It's so good. She's such a good musician. And I want to wipe her so bad. She is an insane person. I love her. She's just like so weird. But like very unapologetically weird, and I really like that. And that comes through in her music too. Like when I recommended Megan listen to Nandakke because it's very similar lyrically and musically with like the upbeat, but it's very sad, and also it reminds me of Edgeworth. And so what should I do? I'm not sure. And then she was like, I'm an Apple Music user, sorry, which song is it? Because it's like, on Spotify they write it with the actual Japanese, but in Apple Music it's the romanization of everything. So I was like, oh, it's this one, but you should listen to Aibiki because it is also a banger, and it's like it's not a banger you can cry to. It is instead a club banger about Hamburg steak as a metaphor for love. And it's so good. When I heard this song for the first time, I was like, I have to learn the rap to this. Oh no. Game? Okay, phew. Yeah, it's all like, instead of the the hiragana aibiki, it is written out in romanized letters, aibiki. Which was funny, because I was like, what? But it still drew my attention right away, which I thought was funny. So I was like, oh, I can't wait to sing that song to all my friends in Japan, because they've likely not heard it. And the last time I sang it to a bunch of Japanese people who had never heard it before, they got a fucking kick out of it. And, nice, Donald. Nice. And they were like, this song is so weird, but it's really good. And I was like, yeah, exactly. That's like what she does. That's her career. And I have been following it for a long, long time now. Actually, like 15 years, I think. It was like 2007? Yeah, about 16 years. I remember discovering her song Ishikawa Osaka Yugo Joyaku, which is, again, absolute fucking nonsense song. So I was just like, I was watching a lot of, this is like, I was a sophomore, and Santetsuken. Oh, sick. Okay. Nice. I was like, I was in the stage where I had discovered a few Japanese artists that I liked, and then I was watching videos on YouTube that were like my top 10 favorite J-pop artists. Because that was like the golden age of J-pop, to be honest. And I was like, everyone was saying like, oh, this girl Otsuka Ai, and everyone was putting like Planetarium, which is definitely her most popular song besides Sakurambo. And so I was like, okay. And so I just like, I don't know why it caught my eye, but I was like, the title of this song is so fucking long. And so I listened to it, and it is literally a song about the friendship between the cities Ishikawa and Osaka. And she speaks in Kansai Ben, and like the Ishikawa, I don't know if it's the dialect or not, I don't know enough about Ishikawa, but she's from Osaka. So it makes sense. And it's very funny and very like if she had been a bigger artist at the time, they would have definitely used that on like advertisements for the cities. Which is, it's like the weirdest song instrumentally too, and it's just catchy as hell. I love it so much. And like the chorus is really just, it's like Ishikawa Osaka wo wo yeah, like the same thing over and over again, so it's very very like an earworm. And that's how I got into her. And I remember that because I was studying for a test for one of my classes in high school, and then I was like, I want this album. So I was like, Mom, can you please let me use the internet so I can buy this album from fucking rando site Magoo? Because back in the day it wasn't as accessible and there was no Spotify or anything. So I bought the physical album. I think I still have it. Her very first album. And I remember listening to the album on loop while I studied for the final for that same class. And that was in my sophomore year. That would have been 2007. Yeah, it was a fall final. Yep, because it was around Christmas time. So I whenever any of those album songs come on, with the exception of Sakurambo, because it's such a like karaoke song, any of the other songs, whenever I hear them, I am instantly transported back to my childhood bedroom and like studying for that test, which is such a wild feeling that music can do that. Please no. Oh, there we go. And that was also one that I would sing at karaoke, like in Japan, and people would be like, what the fuck is this song? I'm like, listen, certified club banger. What do you mean, what is this song? I'm introducing you to the best music you'll ever hear. Osaka, yeah.
何してるん？はいよりゃ。あんかお魚うまいげん。綺麗やし、エンジョイしてるけ。一度は絶対聞きめますし。なんでやねん。めっちゃええやん。たこ焼き、お好み焼き、うわいで。わからんか？Don't ask me why I still know the lyrics. Ishikawa Osaka wo yeah. A great song. Oh shit, okay. What do we need? Ooh, I could use a 9, honestly. Or that. It does have a really bouncy feel to it. Are you listening to it now? Or is this just based on me being everyone's Spotify today? Ishikawa ye, Osaka ye. 緑がたくさんあるかいね。石川へ、大阪へ、欲しかったった見えるやよね。石川へ、大阪へ。より怖いで、オバハンパワー。石川へ。Yeah, I hope you all get this song and it's stuck in your head. Ishikawa Osaka wo ubo uye.
Yeah, it is a really bouncy song. As I'm singing it, I'm kind of bouncing with the non-audible beat inside my little head. Ow, stop it. Listen, just for fuck's sake. Move. Fuck's sake. Stop, all of you. Enough. Yeah, her first album has a lot of like upbeat and then very sad songs at the same time. It's like truly hashtag the dichotomy of man. Because there's the song okay, are there any nines? Ooh, there's a 9. I saw that green 9. No! God damn it. That's fine. I'm done with this. Because like the very first song, I can just tell you every song that's on that album, to be honest. That's how often I listen to it. The very first song is Pretty Voice, which is like Kimi ga iru soba ni itsumo iru boko ame no dono niji no sora egao ni naru uso no koe ga ima hikoetara kitto atatakai yatsuragi ga aru kono ibasho wo yay yay yay. And then the second song was Momo no Hanabira, which is sadder, but it has like a nice kind of pleasant beat. So it's a little bit of a banger you can cry to vibe. That was like the beginning of her banger you can cry to era, which has been from the beginning of her career to now. Okay. Got one. That one's really pretty.
思ったんだろう涙が出るくらい大切に思い続けてる
Good song. All of her songs are good, to be honest. And then Sakuranbo is track 3, and that's
愛し合う二人幸せの空隣同士あなたと私さくらんぼ
And if you go to the station in Osaka where she's from, like the city she's from, or not the city, the part of Osaka that she is from, the chime at the station is 隣同士あなたと私さくらんぼ which is so good. I love that so much. I need to go listen to it again when I'm there in a couple weeks. Because it's just like, oh. What a great honor to have as an artist. Have like the place where you're from, the station chime be one of your songs. That's just such a great. Ow. 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 That shit off. And then the fourth song is Girly.
今私あなたに空見えること確か手に触れそうになって
Yeah, that one's also, I don't remember the words to that one as well. It's probably my least favorite song on that album. And then there's fucking Amen Naka no Melody, which is a very sad song, but I really like it.
Amen Naka no Melody.
It's a song that gets stuck in my head whenever it rains, to be honest.
して欲しくて
Any blue? Oh, there's a blue Moogle. Come to me. And then the sixth song is Shabon Nama, which is also sadder.
あの頃の僕らは
It's not the right key, but whatever.
盛りそれ世界地上いつも丸裸のように
Yeah, and then the seventh song is Ishikawa Osaka Yuko Joyak, which, as we know, goes Ishikawa Osaka Bo Bo yeah. And then the 8th song is Katomoi Dairu, which is another absolute banger. It's kind of sad. It has really big brat fiend energy. That one's really good too, because like in the chorus she makes noises that sound like a phone, like an old-fashioned phone, like, you know, when the phones were attached to the walls. So the song doesn't age super well, but for me, I still really like it.
言えば兄弟、言えば幼馴染、言えば腐れ縁ただのお友達。気づけばそばにいつもいたあなたのことたくさん知ってる明日の予定決まるこの話これでいいんだこのままでいいんだ
Dun 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 dun. It's good. And then 9 is Honey, which she wrote about her dog. And it took me a long time to actually learn that. So I was like, this is a weird song. And because it was like talking about, I was like, is this kind of like a, not a furry song, but you know, like, talking about a human as if they were a dog. But no, her dog's name was literally Honey. And the chorus is just, Arigato, 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 愛してるよ honey. It's really cute. And then the 10th song is Amaenbo, which is so good. It's kind of like a rock ballad is the best way I think I can describe that song. It's a really fun song to sing too, I think. Because at the end of it, she just goes, yeah! It's great. But, that one's like very sweet.
季節が変わり目が来てすぐ少し肌寒くなってブカブカのあなたのシャツ着て
And also it's a 3/4 time song, and I love that. I love it when a pop song decides to use 3/4 time signature for once. And then the last song is called Always Together, and that one is very sweet.
昨日嫌なことがあったら明日は誰か
It's hard to sing when the music is playing too. But yeah, all like that whole album is so good. I feel like I'm forgetting a song from that album, but maybe I'm thinking incorrectly. Because there's another song that wasn't on one of her main albums, but it's from that same era of her music, called Himawari, and that one I really like. I listened to it a lot, like just because that was back when like I had, you know, the CD player and you put that repeat all thing on, and that's how I studied. I don't remember anything from the test, but I remember things I listened to. Yeah, Himawari is also definitely a banger you can cry to. Oh, I need to check my deck and put it back. Ooh. Hello. Would you like to join? Right there. And like, she's such a smart musician too. I just admire her as a musician overall. She's not afraid to do really weird shit with her music. Or like break her mold. Like the whole thing about the very first or the song that I was talking about at the very beginning, is like that album was just her fucking around, really. She was like, people are into music that not that you sing, but that you listen to now. And that was true for about 10 years ago in Japan. And then she was like, so that's what I want to write. I'll just mess around, you know. And then it's a really good album. Everything she does, everything she touches. Did I? You know, whatever. No, go back. I'm actually realizing, did I add? Okay, yeah, I did. Okay. Get rid of this. Alright. You know what? Nope. I just realized you were fighting. Don't be stupid. And then we want to go here. And we want to... Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Shoot. Oh, okay. I was like, what? I already accepted it. We got Cloud. Basically, what he said. You lost. Give it up, Cloud. We're not done yet. I can't guarantee your safety if we keep going like this. Better worry about yourself. Looks to me like you're slowing down a bit. Don't worry. I'll back you up. Sora? Get all the backup you want. I'm going to finish you and get back my memories. Huh? Your memories? Oh, fuck. I don't know how to... Now, Cloud, we don't want to spill the beans. Hades, you! Looks like you oversold yourself. All you did was wear him down. This doesn't look good for your performance rating. Let me put it this way. You, my spiky-haired friend, are fired. My memories. We had a deal. Did you really think you could get your lost memories back just like that? Get a grip! Why you? Out of the way. I'll take care of Hercules myself. Hey! Rule number 5. It's never too late to enter the games. Hades, you were behind this from the start. Cloud may have failed to take you out, but he did break you down. Time for Plan B. Pack your pee to hurt because you just want a free trip to the underworld. Paid by... Tell Thanatos hi when you're there. Thanatos is so high, and I still want to buy him the chair. Can you tell him to come home, please, so I can buy him the chair? Hold it! Sora, no! Come on, Herc. How can we go one-on-one if you're in the underworld? You go too, dumbass. Good point, kid. I guess you just have to go with them. Thank you. Rule number 6. There are no rules. Alright, I have to concentrate. It's gonna be hard. I'm not in a concentrating kind of mood today. Ow. How dare you get the first hit on me? Ow. Ow. Do it. Ow. Come on, do it. Come on, do it. Don't. Don't.
Feel the heat.
Oh, fuck.
Take that.
Nope.
Take that.
You know, I didn't need to do that. That's fine.
Take that. Take that. Take that.
Ow. Stop hurting me.
Take that. That's it.
No, no. Get got.
Happening.
See what happens when I concentrate? I can be good at the game sometimes. Just having those zeros to fall back on to break anything that he has that's either big or is one of the slights. Because they can use the slights too. Helps a lot. Pretty pro strats. Not really. It's like pretty basic strats. What? The games are cancelled? How come? 2 words! Everyone is pooped! Wait, it was more than 2. You gotta be kidding! What about my match with Hercules? I'm sorry, Sora, but you wouldn't want me to compete in this condition. Let's have a match when I've rested up a bit. Can you wait? Okay, I'll hold you to that. Why is his waist so small? Then it's settled. Sora, over here! He's coming around! Look at Jiminy having so many lines in this game. Good for him. You okay? Yeah. His pride is very damaged, though. Sorry I messed up your games. Hey! Hope you get your memories back. Forget about what Hades said. Sometimes the tiniest thing can make you remember stuff you forgot years ago. If it's an important memory, there's no way it could be gone forever. That's what I think, anyway. Hell yeah. That's for you. God, why did I make him all of a sudden Brooklyn? That's for you. For helping me out. Sure you don't want to just come with us instead? Not interested. When are they going to put Reno and Rude in these games? I guess they can't because of fucking Axel, but still. But still. Same effect. Meow, meow. You know, I'll leave it on my boss to— Hello? That card went through the ground. What? Sorry? What the fuck? That was so weird. Nah. Big nah. This is probably my second favorite iteration of, well, no, third favorite iteration of Olympus. Olympus appears in almost every Kingdom Hearts game? Almost every single one. Except one. And I'm getting real tired of it. But at least it wasn't a full-on tournament. Is there anybody waiting to kill me? Okay, good.
Just bits and pieces.
Maybe you could try telling us some more stuff about her.
Yeah.
Who knows? It might even help you remember other things.
Yeah.
Well, she was quiet and always drawing. When we'd go to the beach, she'd draw a picture instead of swimming. Sometimes she'd draw us too. She was really good. I remember Riku and I fighting over who she'd draw next. But one day, she was gone, just like that. I think the grown-ups knew the reason. They might even have tried to explain some of it to me. But I was little. I probably didn't understand what was happening. I remember crying after she was gone. But that's all. I still don't remember her name.
Oh, I bet you'll remember it in no time.
I must point out, Sora keeps remembering things instead of forgetting them. It seems to me forgetting things may be the only way to reach the memories buried deeper down inside each of us.
So we should forget in order to remember?
We were told that when we came
Like
here.
those guys said,
Yeah, thank you.
our most precious memories lie so deep in our hearts that they're out of reach. All that stuff about finding being losing and losing being finding, I didn't get it at first, but maybe this is what they meant.
Gosh, Sora, I think I'm a little jealous of you. How come me and Donald and Jiminy aren't remembering more of the stuff from our memories?
Maybe you don't have any good ones.
Hey, let's get going. We gotta forget things faster.
I think it's a really nice metaphor for, like, what's happening to him is a really nice metaphor for, like, childhood. And like, the memories that are, like, the most precious or, you know, lie out of reach. The things that we can't remember are probably, like, the most pure times of our lives as children. That's definitely an exception. There's exceptions to that, I'm sure, where people who were very little had very traumatic experiences. But I think a lot of us, when we're very young children, 3, 4, 5 years old, life is very simple and very clean, but like very, it feels good to be alive. You haven't been met with like the terrible things that happen, and you don't have like a cognitive understanding of all the bad things that can happen in the world. You're just like having fun, right? So I just think that's cool. See how much you remembered? It won't be long before your name comes back to you, too. Okay.
I wish I had lots of buried memories to remember.
They're probably of you in racist cartoons, Donald. Hey. Hey, gays. What's up? Lesbian gay solidarity.
Intended.
We'll continue with our plan. Let's see how far this group will go.
You had your fun on the first floor. So this time, it's my turn. I'm not going to just give it to him.
Don't break him.
Well, do I detect a soft spot? I'm not gonna break the toy. I'm not dumb.
Don't forget, Sora is the key. We need him if we're going to take over the organization.
I know that you're in on it too. But keep it under your hood, at least until the time is right.
You would have been wise to have done the same, Larxene.
I love them. They're both so problematic in their own special ways.
So, Sora, did anything back there help you remember your friend's name?
Her name's the only thing I can't seem to remember.
You gotta try. Hurry up and remember it.
Nice. An interesting thing about Larxene, in the manga, she is pictured reading Marquis de Sade, which is a book about sadism. The Chain of Memories manga is fucking unhinged. I love it so much. Like there's one where they're like there's one part of it where they're like eating fried chicken and then like arguing about home cooked meals and shit. Like it's really random. Don't you just hate it when something's on the tip of your tongue?
If you ask me, you're this close to remembering your friend's name.
I should change my deck back to this one, please. Ooh, and I can add something else. Really? Okay, I wasn't sure if the book came first or what. Very interesting. Yeah, but she's pictured reading that in the fucking, in the manga. Good for her, honestly. I support women's rights and women's wrongs, as we are going to see in this game. Oh, man. God love her. She's living her best life, to be honest. Wouldn't we all do the same for her? It is truly lesbian on gay violence in those scenes, though. Not only is Axel queer-coded, but I have reason to make him even more so. Is it raining? It's sunny outside and it's pouring rain. The sudden downpour startled me because it was just like whoosh. And I have my headphones in, so it was a little muffled. That scared the shit out of me, actually. Okay. Hey, somebody's coming! I miss this music.
I'm late! I'm dreadfully late! The Queen will roast me for dinner! If I'm late for the trial, it'll be off with my head next! We're gonna be defense attorney again!
What do you mean, off with your head?
Oh, my fur and whiskers! Don't like it!
Off with his head?
For such a peaceful-looking place, it sounds pretty dangerous!
Donald. Why you gotta make that face? I was like, what are we talking about before all the plot happened in Olympus Coliseum and between the floors? And then I remembered about Old Sky. I'm so sorry, why'd you guys let me talk for like 15 minutes about her first album? Come the fuck on. Come on with this. Come. Come the fuck on. King Dick. These flowers are the worst. I don't even remember what they're called. What else has happened in the last fucking week? I'm glad. I didn't really have a lot of friends growing up, and so I spent a lot of time deep diving into Japanese artists, and so that is why I have way too much knowledge. Like, I didn't want to just come out and say it, but like, I remember exactly which song. Himawari is on her first single, which was Momo no Hanabira, and it was the B-side to that, back when singles were like more of a thing. And for her 5th anniversary, she released Kurage Nagareboshi and did a similar pose to what she had done for the cover of Momo no Hanabira. I care her. I care her a lot. She's very pretty and very talented, and I'm just a simp, alright? I know what I am. You would feel the same were you in my shoes. I mean, there's nothing better than listening to a musician who is very passionate, like, who just is having so much fun creating. And that's the thing, too, is that she's genuinely super creative because she does, like, paintings and stuff in her spare time as well. She's just best.
Yeah.
I got really lucky with finding J-pop artists, too, who were, like, either queer themselves or queer friendly. Because, like, I think that helped me, when I was starting to, like, recognize that part of myself. Like, Koda Kumi just coming out and being like, the gender of the person that I love isn't important to me. And just, like, coming out and saying that in an interview, and I was like, huh. And then that actually made me think about, is it important to me? The answer is yes, 'cause I'm not attracted to men. I was talking, okay, last week I had my peer seminar, and we were talking about compet, and I had to explain what that was to the class because, like, most people don't understand that word, let alone the concept. I'll erase this. And so I was like, yeah, that's part of the reason, like, it took me forever to figure out that I was a lesbian, because I felt like that wasn't, subconsciously, I felt that that was not an option. It was like, oh, I'm bi. And then I wasn't. I found out the hard way. Which I cannot recommend. Let's do another one of these. Anything but flowers. And we were talking about that, and people were like, yeah, that's a really good point. I was like, yeah, it is. We should talk about it more. Like, in society in general. Because it's like, that default is can be so painful for people, and lead them to things that they, like, hurting themselves, and both physically and emotionally. And it's like, wow, I really wish that I had been exposed to more safe people who were like, no, you don't have to be attracted to men. Because it felt like it was impossible for me to be not attracted to men. It was like, oh, I'm just also attracted to women. And, like, the more I reflect on my childhood and things, like, I think last week, or maybe one of the Omori streams, I mentioned, like, my friend, who was really into, or maybe it was on Call with UNM, like, I mentioned my friend and I were really obsessed with the movie Anastasia, and then, like, her sister had, like, the dress that was really similar to the one she wears to the opera. The other thing about that I remember very vividly was finding my brother's prom date extremely pretty. And I stand by that, honestly. She was super pretty. She kind of looked like Anne Hathaway. Her name was, I think Annie, actually. If my memory serves correctly. I think that's what her name was. But anyway, I remember thinking that she was really, really pretty. And then I look back on those feelings, and I'm like, those weren't like a that person's really pretty feeling. That was like a she's attractive pretty. And I remember being younger and, like, my mom asking me, like, do you find this person pretty? And I would be so afraid to answer the question because I was like, she's gonna think I'm gay. And she was like, you can say, you know, like, if this person's pretty or not objectively. And I was like, I can't. I couldn't without feeling like wrong somehow. And that's probably why. Anne Hathaway, yeah, definitely. Anne Hathaway is so gorgeous. She's just also objectively very pretty, I think, but there is something about her as a person that is also extremely attractive to me. Like, another thing about my brother's prom date is, like, I knew her as a person, because she was involved in, like, the band, and, like, the marching band, and, she's super smart, too. So I definitely had, like, a child crush on her, but didn't realize it until I was, like, 30. Also, off topic, the upper right-hand corner map has a really cool animation for Wonderland. I forgot, but it does, like, a little card flip thing. I really like that. I forgot all about it. But yeah, it's crazy to think about how much Compet, like, truly stole. What? I don't know. I don't know, because, like, on the one hand, no, I don't want a premium card. I don't want to premium anything on my deck. Not yet. I haven't earned the slights that I want yet for that to matter. And I don't remember what they require either. Just remember what they do. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, for sure. Is there anyone you like, as opposed to do you like any boys? Yeah. Yeah. Cause, like, here, let me see if it'll do it again. When it loaded in, do you see the, like, cards? Let's see if it'll do it again. Maybe. I don't know. Watch what the upper right map does when we load back into the screen. But anyway, yeah, that's definitely something, like, making that question more gender neutral would have probably helped. Being around more gay people in, like, a more positive way when I was a young child would have been nice. Like, I don't know if I knew any lesbians when I was growing up. And even then, like, I honestly kind of hate the label lesbian. Not, like, overall, but I feel, and I might have talked about this before, I feel that we get so caught up in labels. Okay, watch. Yeah, the cards, like, come in. Oh, that's so cool. Anyway, I feel that we get too caught up in labels when they don't matter. So, like, yeah.
Have you met any cute guys?
Well, also, just because they're cute doesn't mean that they're worth being, like, a life partner. Because I know a lot of cute guys, but number one, I'm not super attracted to them on any basis besides platonic, and even then, it's like, oh, you're a fucking idiot? Like, I mean, we know my feelings about that. That I have can count on one hand the number of cis white men that I trust. But, yeah, so with labels, right? I think labels are really important for an individual basis, but I get really tired of people enforcing labels. So, like, okay, this is the easiest thing for me to do, is to make this anecdote. Hanji from Attack on Titan is a non-binary character. Fucking, that does not mean, just because someone is non-binary does not mean they use exclusively they them pronouns. It is not, that's not how it works. No, enough. The trumpet guys are really funny, but they sometimes do things that are very annoying. Anyway, so, like, I got really fucking tired of people being angry that, like, people that are non-binary are using pronouns other than they, them. And I'm like, oh my god. Are you kidding? Like, what? You're so obsessed with that label that you're not even listening to people who follow that label themselves? Like, it doesn't... It doesn't make sense. And the anecdote that I gave in class when we were talking about it, because I was speaking to people who were not from the United States, and I was like, you know, a really good anecdote for this is like the 2016 presidential election, where the Democrats could not decide, like, and I say Democrats collectively, they could not decide on the candidate that they liked. People were writing in names. People wrote in like fucking, what was it, Harambe or whatever the gorilla was, from that meme, and where shit happened. I don't like, and so truly, like, stronger together is a really important point, because in the things that really matter, like our rights, our human rights being under fire, our labels other than queer should not matter, because we are all in the same fucking boat. They don't care what our labels are. They see us as the same part of the same alphabet soup, ergo we are a threat. So when it comes to that kind of thing, that is not the time to differentiate between the labels. That is the time to stand together and say we are all queer, we're all oppressed, and we're sticking together on this issue. But people don't know how to do that anymore. But like, especially now. And like, that's something I see a lot in the queer community particularly. And you know what? It actually happens in the Japanese speaking community as well for people who are non-native speakers, but that's a whole other can of worms that I shan't open it. Oh yeah, my parents also are like, what does that mean? When they're like, oh, I'm like, no, well, I just, because like when I was bi, and I was like, it's not like I'm gonna start sucking everyone's dick. Like, it is still going to be very minimal of the occasions that I date a person. And like, even then, I would not even call it dating half the time. Courting. And they just like didn't get it. I was like, oh man. Even the Christians are so sex obsessed. But I also, like, can't take anything that my parents say seriously on that matter anyway, because my dad didn't know what a clit was until, like, 3 years ago. And I was like, you have 3 kids. I told my oldest brother that story. And he was like, oh no. I was like, yeah. Funny. Gotta admit. Alright, let's see. Let's get rid of you. Do I have, yeah, let's go to the, I really don't benefit from that card. Hating. Yeah, I actually kind of... It's not, this is your poor mom. It's so funny. Oh, gee. Oh, shit. Gosh, looks like some kind of get-together. What's the occasion?
Hey, this must be that trial the White Rabbit was talking about.
Alice, do you understand the charges against you?
Of course not. I've done nothing wrong.
Feigning ignorance, dear? You are charged with aiding the creatures called Heartless who threaten my kingdom.
Fiddlesticks, where's the evidence?
Evidence is everything. She's up glasses like Christoph Gavin. The evidence is, it's the evidence. Because you, Alice, the one who stole my memory. We can't rid the kingdom of Heartless until we get Her Majesty's memory back. This is a serious crime. I don't remember what his voice sounds like at all, actually. This is so unfair! So what if you're a queen? Don't blame me just because you can't remember things! Get her. Such insolence! You're talking to the Queen of Hearts! And to think I might have let you go had you apologized straight away. What a brazen thief! Who's the brazen one? Sora? Court has reached a verdict. Off with her head! Higiyari! Netta! Try it! Sora! This trial is a farce. You should investigate before you arrest innocent people. What's the meaning of this? Dare you suggest Alice didn't steal my memory? I suppose you know who the real culprit is, then? Huh? Yeah, it's definitely Nata! Speak, or it's off with all your heads. Now, out with it. Who's the thief? I'm the thief. Say that again? Gosh, really? This is very Phoenix Wright core, actually. Of course not, but what else am I supposed to say? Donald and Goofy are the weird girls. This is really screwy, Sora. Cards, them all. Dae? Sokoda? Phoenix. You're a sham, Edgeworth! I didn't even try this time to make the reference. The game just did it for me, alright? Just minding my own fucking business. Never have I loved Sora Mountain more than I do right now. Yeah. Honestly, Phoenix and Sora have some commonalities, and I think that might be part of why Phoenix was, like, initially I got really attached to his butt. Not his literal butt, that too maybe, but... Fuck me. Is Japan more accepting of the queer community? Well, we're on this topic, eh? Oh, what? Hello! Everyone be nice. Everyone be nice to my IRL friend. I'm fucking up this battle real bad. I'm starting talking about fucking Ace Attorney! Fuck, their cards are so fucking high. I hate this. People complain about Wonderland and Kingdom Hearts 1, but Wonderland and Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories is actually the worst. No, please, 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 no, no, no. Please, 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 no, no, no. No, no. 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 No! Let me live! Please, God! No, stay away from me, stay away from me! Stay, stay, stay! Okay, okay, I got one of the large friends. Large card friends. Large card friends! I know what I am! It's not my fault. We were in a trial and everything, and he did the hold it. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die. No shit, dude. Oh shit. Is it because I brought up Kristoff Gavin? Is it because I brought up Kristoff Gavin earlier? Is that why? Is that why the world is punishing me? Okay. Perish. I'm concentrating now. I got excited. I was thinking about Phoenix Wright's butt. I came in and it was just the time. Oh my god, alright. No, leave me the fuck alone, please. No, stay away from me. Hey, maybe fuck off. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? That one card lasted literally no time. How did that happen? Perish. Come get him. Get him, get him, get him. Donald. Okay.
I love you, Donald. Except when you miss. But that was on me. I wasn't locked on. Stay the fuck away from me. Stop with that. Stop with stabbing. No stabbing. Stop. God, fucking, you missed. You fucking missed, you cunt. Donald. Okay, I killed one. Please don't break this. Fuck you, actually. God, fuck the red guys. They're the worst. Stop! Stop! Oh. Oh, why? I don't remember this being so hard. I really don't. And they're running around like little fucking gremlins. Son of a bitch. Okay. Suck my dick. For real, for real. I do not remember this being this fucking difficult before. Okay, cool. Please don't break. Okay, that's fine. Okay, you know what? That's the one I'm glad you didn't break, actually. Stop with that. And the range is so insane. Christ. I don't remember that being so hard. What were we even talking about? Oh yes, very good question. Is Japan more accepting of the queer community for profit? The yaoi industry is insane. It makes lots of money. Actual gay people? There's still some hesitancy. That is to be expected with a very large generation of boomers and older. This is gonna sound so morbid, but when that generation eventually dies out, it will probably become more accepting, but again, you know. There's still fucking radical right-wing motherfuckers. Oh yeah, you get to hear my wonderful Donald voice. Jealous! Looks like she escaped. She did, but you won't! No, please, no more. I think we've been trapped! Run! Shut the fuck up, Donald. I'm gonna eat you. So currently there is no gay marriage allowed in Japan. However, same-sex partnerships are recognized in some districts of some prefectures. So, like, it's not the worst it could be, but it's certainly not great. Where the fuck am I going now? Where I already opened one? There are also a lot of people who are just really ignorant, but I will say the younger generations really seem to be curious. And like, I think as Japan gets better about talking about stuff, that they will they'll get there. I have more hope for Japan than I do for the United States. And like, it's funny because China also, the danmei, and I'm not saying that with the right tones, I know, I don't know what they are. The danmei industry makes massive money and has recently been, I don't want to say revitalized, but like more mainstream because of The Untamed by MXTX, which is a series on Netflix. Now, again, as I've mentioned this probably before, The Untamed is a really censored version of their actual relationship, but in the canon novels, they get married in canon. Like, they live, like, they have a happy ending. It's not a kill your gays thing. It's really nice. So, like, yes, is it a little bit fujoshi and BL, you know, stereotyping culture, blah, blah, blah? A little bit. But it has helped that be a little bit more mainstream. Like, gay people, specifically men, be more mainstream. So, it's a start, but it's certainly not great representation, I would say. I don't know how gay men feel about danme. I'd be curious to know. I really like the relationship between Nanjian and Wei Ying, so... But I also am biased because I love characters like Nanjian and Wei Ying. I love characters who go insane in their grief, and I love characters who are just insane, and that is exactly who they are as people. Is this other thing I'm gonna hyperfixate on this stream is fucking... Well done, damn it. Well, that was just normal. Lesbians in Japan, I definitely think have less representation, especially because I think a lot of Yuri is written by men. Whereas yaoi is starting to have series written by men. They're just usually not as popular because of, you know, straight people who are into it for, like, the fantasy of men fucking and all that shit, like, but it doesn't affect them. And like, I get the not the psychosis, the psychology behind that. But, oh, fuck. I wasn't paying attention. Just thinking. But I will say there is a great book called My Lesbian Experience with Loneliness. And everything that this author has written seems to be very emotionally vulnerable, which I really like. I've only read the first book. There's apparently, I think, like 4 or 5 books that she's written. But it's about mental health as much as it is sexuality. And there's some shit in that. It's a comic, like a graphic novel, and there's some shit in that that is really fucking relatable. So, for instance, like, okay, so, like, she's got really terrible depression. Yeah, my lesbian experience with loneliness changed my life, honestly. And she was like, I wanted to be fucking held. Kuzono Honkai. See a lot more BL stuff? Yeah. BL's definitely more popular. Wow, okay, cool. Glad that worked out. I hate these things. God, I hate them so much. They have a dumb name, too. I should look it up when we're done with this fight. Just suck my fucking cock. Yeah, it's a lot harder for me to think of canon lesbians in any kind of Japanese media than it is, like, canon men, like gay men. And a lot of the times it's, for the male gaze. Which I hate. Alright, what the fuck are those things called? Characters. The Heartless. I'll know it when I see it. No. Creeper Plant. Yeah, these things fucking suck. Yeah, these things are fun though. Oh, and these guys. Yeah, they're cute. Yeah, oh, I'm always down to talk about queer issues, especially in regards to Japan. It's a whole thing. I mean, like, if you go into anime, and I don't know if this is actually still the case, but it used to be, like, going into anime, which is like a massive manga, anime, like, that kind of, like, otaku store, there is, like, a separate room for the gay shit. It's, like, off on a, like, a little offshoot hallway. And I'm like... Come on. Like, he who must not be named kind of bullshit happening. It doesn't sit well with me. I don't mind the quote unquote bad representation thing, because that's a whole. I mean, I think about like Has Been Hotel series, and people argue about like well, it's bad representation. People are gonna think gay people are awful because of this series, blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, some gay people are awful. And like, I think it should be. I personally find the series a little too try hard with its humor, but I think what the series is trying to do should be commended. Yeah, it is really weird. No. Kill that guy. Yeah, it's really too bad, but again, I don't see it changing anytime soon, but I think it can. A lot of it is just ignorance, to be honest, because like I remember taking students and taking them to an exhibit about gender and fashion, and them asking like, what does non-binary mean? What does transgender mean? Like all these terms. And then they were like really receptive to it. That was very nice. And they still are. Whereas I think my older friends in Japan are a little more hesitant to bring up the fact that I am gay. Which is silly because we were in a fucking musical club. Like, of all the groups of people, that should be the one that is probably the most accepting. But it's still hard for them to talk about, and it's not even, I think, just because it's gay. It's just like not something that they're used to. It's emotionally volatile and vulnerable, and that's not something that is practiced as much as it should be in Japan in general. It's getting better, and there are exceptions. I never am speaking in absolutes unless I say so. There are always exceptions, but it needs to be brought up. No. Don't hit me. I saw real daffodils the other day. I was like, wow! Ripped that card. They're a very, like, early bloom flower. I feel like I don't usually see them around. Or I never did in New York, for sure. There was some very brightly blooming on my walk to the bus. Now I'm thinking about, like, are there gay and lesbian bars? Absolutely. There's an entire district that's dedicated to gay people in Shinjuku. There's, 2丁目 in Shinjuku is unfortunately considered one of the more dangerous parts of Tokyo, but I think part of that is also just like what's the word? Wow, I have so many of those. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm not sure. I have a bunch. But it's the gay district. And there's also lesbian escort services, which is what my lesbian experience with loneliness is like. But there's definitely lesbian bars. Oh, rip. Moving out of New York was so hard. Things got a little crazy back there, but at least you're okay.
I didn't mean to be ungrateful, but was that true, what you said? Are you the thief?
What? Of course not. Why would I steal the queen's memory? Yep. Sora only said that because he wanted to save. Is that right? Well, you saved me all the same. Thank you. It's the Cheshire Cat! What is his fucking voice? Feeling better after that mad dash, are we? Oh, but you're not out of the woods yet. Queen's a stickler for justice. She won't forget you until she remembers. She won't stop hounding you till you get her memory back. Did she forget because she remembers? Does she remember that she forgot? Doesn't matter, I suppose. I don't know. I think we ought to just stay away from her. But Sora, what about Alice? If the Queen catches her again, it's off with, well, you know. I guess we'll better do something about the Queen. You should do something, but you don't have to do anything. Huh? If you can't remember something, it's like it never happened. Likewise, if something never happened, you can't remember it. Try too hard to remember, and your memory might lie to you. Lie. That's all I'll say. The rest is for you to figure out. Do they have queer host clubs? I'm pretty sure that they do. If they have the lesbian escort services and stuff, I'm pretty sure that they have the host clubs. But I'm not a drinker, so I don't look at the host clubs. She's so ready, her life imploded. Yeah, moving out of New York was one of the most stressful things I've ever done in my whole life, and my landlady did not help with that at all. I had a full-on, like, Kaneki Ken moment where, like, when I got here and my hair started, you know, growing over the summer, my hair started growing in silver for the most part. That was not, like, it was not as plentiful before. I don't mind, actually. I kind of prefer it this way, but, it's funny that that's, like, what triggered it, I guess. Sometimes moving does change all your problems, but it depends on how prepared for the move that you actually are. My mistake, honestly, was that I did not leave my job sooner. Because I was so busy. And also, like, basically nobody really helped me move out. Like, it was very minimal, the help I got. And I could have really used more people helping me. And also, my roommate at the time waited, like, very last minute to do some things that I was like, oh, please. And I can't live like that. Not on something that big. Last minute little plans with friends, that's one thing. Last minute figuring out where you're gonna live. Yeah, I don't regret moving to New York. I really don't. And I don't regret moving out of New York. I think it was what I really needed, and I'm very happy with where I live now, as far as the city I'm living in. I feel a lot safer and a lot more at peace here. The things that are now my troubles are more external, or... I mean, they're, I guess, external things that are picking at scabs on wounds that are internal. Like imposter syndrome, with my degree, and not now feeling like really on shaky ground with it, but I'm gonna contact some people that I trust. I'm gonna talk to one of my other trusted professors about it, try to figure out what the hell I should do, because I don't want to waste my time. You know what, let's go with this. I have a bunch of these. Yeah, I'm really lucky I have really good people up here. I've met... I think one of the things, too, about grad school is that you meet people who are, like, generally more mature than you would have met in undergrad. And also, like, more people who are, like, stable in their lives or with themselves as a person. Like, people who are, like, in the pursuit of knowledge. You know what I mean? Like, they want to learn more, and they're open-minded people, and they're steady with who they are as a person for the most part. You know, they have, like, families, that kind of thing. And that's really nice. Because I love stability. I think it's sexy. And there is nothing sexier in the world than just feeling stable in my life. Financially, emotionally, with my friends, with whatever. Unfortunately, not as much academically right now, and that's not my fault. And that's why I have to keep reminding myself it's not my fault. It's not my fault that I was uninformed on very important things regarding my degree. It's fine. The good news is, I have ideas. I just don't know which path to follow as far as pursuing the ideas. Which is why I'm gonna talk to some professors that I trust and people that I know will be honest, and also talk to me like I'm 5 because I need people to explain things to me explicitly. No. Planning a relocation somewhere much warmer and less ignorant. Good luck. I feel like if you're wanting to stay within the US, that is real difficult. I would say San Diego, maybe. San Diego is where all the fucking tech jobs are, though. I don't know if you want to live in that kind of a city. Honestly, if you're looking for some place that's just generally more temperature controlled, places on the East Coast next to the water aren't too bad. But if you're wanting, like, hot weather... Yeah. I don't know. Like, my parents like living where they live, in Virginia because of the, stability in their weather. Because Lord knows, Indiana, she doesn't know how to be stable. No wonder we're all depressed. Even our weather isn't stable. Certainly not our economy. South of LA. The problem with California is it's so fucking expensive. And that was the thing with New York too. And like, another thing about New York for me was that it was so expensive when I first moved there, which is like, it was not fine, but it was like, I was at least getting what I wanted out of it, because like, I was, like, fuck you, what do I say? I was getting what I was paying for at the time. I had a, you know, a good time. I was like going out and exploring places, yeah, and that's what I was getting to. It's getting more expensive, and more places that I liked that are mom and pop are shutting down. For some reason, a lot of chains are buying up places in New York, and I'm like, that is not why people like New York. That is not why people go to New York. They do not go for chains. Except for things that are like chains that are exclusive to New York. Yeah, it's insanity. And so people are like, Vancouver's expensive! And I'm like, really? Honestly? If you want my opinion, the rent is more expensive. Housing is a nightmare here. Housing is an absolute fucking nightmare. Everything else, better than New York. Cost-wise, safety-wise, you're getting all these things, all these opportunities because of the universities nearby. The scenery is beautiful. Walking outside and seeing mountains but still being in a city is so good for my health. It just is so... Exactly. Everything else about Vancouver is cheaper. The groceries are cheaper. Transit is cheaper. Especially because being at the university includes transit in my tuition. So I just pay like a once-a-year fee, and it pays for kind of like an all-you-can-eat, all-you-can-travel within the thing. Okay, all right. Within the city limits, or whatever you want to refer to that as. Wherever Compass Card can take you, I guess. Which is pretty far. I mean, because, like, I think about SFU, and it's down in Burnaby, or out in Burnaby, rather. Which is, like, greater Vancouver area, I guess. Artsy people. Vancouver's pretty artsy. It's cold here. You'd be miserable. It's currently, like, in the upper 40s, low 50s, which I love. And it's humid, which my sinuses are happy with. Cold, humid weather. That's what I came here for. Love you, Pacific Northwest. Mwah. When I was in Utah, I was, like, shocked at how dry it was. I felt like I was gonna die. I was like, I have never felt so awful respiratory-wise than when I was in Utah. I was like, my nose was like constantly on the verge of like doing nosebleed shit. It was bad. So I think that was my realization that like I can't live in a dry place. Can't live in a dry place and enjoy it, at least. Yeah, that's not surprising. Just based on like the clients that I talk to at my job, buying our moisture line. Did I get this already? Yeah. Yeah. And New York, though, the thing with New York's air is that, like, it was dirty. I can remember days where I'd be out all day and I'd come home and blow my nose and there would just be, like, black in my nose. So disgusting. Did you tell me what? It's been so dry. Hear that? I'm scared to know. New York doesn't need anything else wrong with it. Oh! No! Oh my god! That's insane, though. I need a Moogle room. Okay. That's crazy. I assume that you don't have the air on in the office, because I was one of the ones who always kept the AC on because I'm a little bitch. And I need it to be cold. Or I'll start crying. Like, send in the fucking, the expense report to Kazumi. And like, Kazumi-san, I'm so sorry. She's like, what happened? I can imagine her reaction. That's very funny. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking Sharon and her... It's cold. Shut up, Sharon. I take Prozac. It's hot every day in my brain. Aw. It's really not your fault. Just me, I'm so sorry. Yeah. I can imagine her reaction. She'd be like, eh! Mr. Kikuchi! Oh, I miss them. I do miss the people at work. I really do. I just don't miss being at work. You know? Like, do you remember when the lady yelled at me and then I was like, please don't speak to me that way? And then she goes, you know what, you're so right. And then she tried to send me flowers. Were you there when that happened? I don't remember. But it's like one of my favorite memories from working there. It's just like me standing up for myself being like, excuse me, can you please maybe not talk to me like that? And she was like, you know what, you're so right. Good times. Wow. Yeah, that was a time. It was when we were transitioning over to the new distributor. Yeah, do you you know what I think about still though? I still think about the guy who I had to copy paste the entire anti-diversion contract. Oh, shocker. Fucking shocker. No pun intended on that, by the way. That's been a long time coming. But, like, he kind of walked himself. Oh, you guys got a lawyer? I'm so proud. How many people had to bend over backward for that? And then he, like, replied with fucking one line. I think I still have that in my favorites on my personal email because I remember forwarding it to myself because I was like, this is the funniest thing that's ever happened to me. Truly, I've worked at the most insane places, actually. And it's the most normal job I've ever had, in fact. Where's my save room? Oh, I gotta take a right. Okay. Yeah, I love going through my work history with people. Because I remember telling Sharon about it, I think. And I was like, the first place I worked, I had to write a written witness testimony about a sexual harassment case. And, oh my god. Unsurprising. Unsurprising. She was super nice. If it's still the same housekeeping person, she was super nice. Honestly, at least tastes. The diversion emails are really funny. I kind of miss that sometimes. They always made me feel really smart. Because I'm like, at least I'm not this motherfucker. Yeah, so that was a thing. And then, fucking, let's see. Do I have doubles? I gotta think for a second. Hang on, I'm using my brain. It's very hard for me, as we all know. Actually, you know what? I can get rid of these. I really don't care. Oh, sure. Please, I love them. It's like reading the newspaper, but way better. Like the opinion column in the newspaper, but way better. Because people are stupid. Yeah, my first job I had to write a written witness testimony for a sexual harassment case. And then my second job, everyone left because they tried to sneakily fire or not rehire the disabled employees. Crazy.
Gosh, what's with the sudden change of scenery?
Oh, look around. I don't even know how to begin explaining what Cole's was like. Beer!
But you'd seen the last of me, did you? Surprise, bitch.
Uh-oh.
Name's up, scoundrels. For stealing my memory, I sentence you to... Sentence. Oh? What's going on? Where am I? Huh? In the world am I doing? Confound it, I can't remember.
What's wrong with her?
Maybe somebody swiped her memory again?
Sora, watch out! Something's coming! Clusterfuck would cover it. It wasn't when Nick was there. I think that was before you got hired on, but Nick was a really good store manager. It was the fact that we went without a store manager for like 8 months. Got one right before Black Friday. And then it never got better. So this is what stole the Queen's memory. Oh, see, look at this original coloring of this is so much better. Am I wrong? I just want to look at it. God, I missed you. I missed you, original coloring. Why do they have to do it like that in the fucking final mix version? Anyway. Ow. Ow. God, I wish you would... I wish you would stop being so fucking tall. Yeah, okay. Nick was great. Nick let me wear wigs to work. In fact, he encouraged it. He was like, I think it's really funny when people try to guess if that's a wig or not. He's like, it's honestly my entertainment here. And then Nick was too good at his job and he got promoted. Because of course he did. And I remember seeing him. He like came in to visit at one point. And I was like, fuck, Nick, come back. He was like, no. Which, sure. Ow. Hey, fuck you. Work stories for this. I gotta fucking concentrate. Ow. On there. I take the health. I bite. Nice. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, you're so annoying. It's fine. Goofy, I know you can't reach, but it's just respite for me at this point. Nice. Good job, Donald. Thank you for not choosing fire. Oh my god. Yeah. He was so... but not in a fun way. Usually when I'm saying, like, that character is so, I mean it in the fun way. He was so, but in not a fun way. Yeah, I don't miss that. I'll never forget, though, finding out that a particular manager was a lesbian and that her wife was even more butch than she was. That was a very fun day. And they also, like, didn't pay people equally, too. That was a thing there. It was wild. Like, I remember, like, I'll tell later. You there, you?
What is the meaning of this? Where did the creature come from?
How would we know?
So you refuse to answer? You're hiding something. They're plotting against me. Seize them immediately. Please, Your Majesty, wait! It was you who commanded us to destroy those creatures.
Huh?
Your Majesty, in her prudence, didn't completely trust us at first. And so, at Your Majesty's command, we fought them to prove ourselves. Isn't that right, Sora?
We did?
I mean, we did, Your Majesty. I told you to do that. But Your Majesty, don't you remember? Don't be ridiculous. I never forget anything. Of course I gave the command. You did splendidly.
Very clever.
Oh, that was close.
Way to improvise. I never would have thought of that.
Cheshire Cat said as much. Try too hard to remember, and your memory might lie to you. The Queen would never admit she forgot, so instead she remembered something that didn't happen. She ended up fooling herself. What is it, Sora?
Nothing. Well, I guess you'll be safe now.
And the Queen won't give us any more trouble. After all, we got rid of the Heartless, just like she commanded. Don't tell me you've been fooled too.
Goofy, I love you. Yeah, I remember like the department supervisors talking, and then like and then us realizing that no one was paid the same amount, despite us all doing essentially the same work. And like it didn't even make sense for like how long a person had been there or whatever. Yeah, and then they were gonna change all of the shift supervisor, or I'm sorry, the department supervisor shifts to fucking 10 to 6 instead of the 6 to 2. And then I was like, you expect me to work on my department during the middle of the day? And I was pissed because I made really good sales for the juniors department when I was in that department, and they have a uniform dress code? Oh no, I would have been out. I was like, I'm sorry, if you want me to do work well, I have to be wearing something comfortable. And if I bought it here, it should be fine. And that's on God. Okay. I think... Alright. Let's go. Did I save? I'm saving again. Oh, gee. You know what? Actually, I am gonna save... Not save. I'm gonna change my fucking, deck to having fire in it again. Oops. I just like fire better because it's homing. Blizzard is not. At least not in this game. Alright, let's go. Hello, my beloved.
I bet you what was actually. Too clever. I'm Larxene.
Her hair is so weird.
So, are you enjoying your stay at the castle? I bet it's nice to peel away all the worthless memories and awaken the true memories. That lie deep in your heart.
True memories?
Although, it seems that you're still forgetting the most important thing here. When that poor girl hears that you've forgotten her name, why, it'll break her heart.
They do look like
Poor
Bug and
girl.
Tanae.
Do you know her? Is she here?
You'll see why.
Yes, she is. You see, the bad guys are holding her captive, somewhere deep inside the castle. And you obviously are the hero, so you have to go save her. Although, I'm a bad guy, so you have to go through me.
Sora!
What's that? Is that thing mine?
What a shame! You've been wearing it all this time and forgot? No, that's not possible. The memory has to be engraved somewhere deep inside your heart. Sora, you think carefully now. What, oh what could it be? And who gave it to you?
Meh.
Sora, you're getting it now. Release the memory from within your heart.
Nominate.
Well,
The crowd goes wild.
That's right. Nominate. Yes, she's the one that gave you that tacky little good luck charm. Not that you even bothered to remember. No surprise, seeing as you also couldn't remember her name. Talk about heartless. I can't believe you. It'd serve you right if I decided to smash this piece of junk.
Let it go! Nominate gave me this. It's very important to me.
Oh, it's important to you. Ten seconds ago, you didn't even know what it was.
Oh boy. All right.
Lightning.
Please be nice. Please be nice to me. Be nice or I'll cry.
Vanish.
Ow. Use your fucking slight.
Lightning.
There you go. No, you're so fast. I hate that you're so fast.
Lightning.
Ow.
Lightning.
So all the organization members, they have nicknames. Hers is the Savage Nymph, which is, why her hair looks like that. Like a fucking, what do you call him? Like a mantis or whatever the fuck. What are the bugs associated with nymphs? Y'all know what I mean, right? Listen, I'm a little busy. Struggling for my life.
You have no heart. No escape.
Ow. God, I wish you wouldn't.
You're getting all the way.
No, you're so fast. Stay away from me. God, you're so fast. It's so scary every time.
Lightning. Lightning.
You're almost dead. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This first fight with you is not the worst. Okay. She's very fast. When she gets into those little combo ones, it's like she's got the little knives and everything. Very fast. Very tough in the 2D. Yay, thunder! Ooh. A 7? Wow. It might be a baby bug. I'm unsure. It has to do with bugs. That's why her hair is like that. That's all I know.
You're not as bad as I thought. You really are a hero. A heartless hero.
Who asked you?
Oh, does it hurt because it's the truth? You are just a baby. And if you're gonna be a baby, then here you go. I created another card from your memories, you know. Be a good boy and say thanks. Ta-ta.
Wait, Larxene! Where are you? Don't you dare hide from me! Show yourself!
Sora, calm down. She's not coming back.
Sora?
I hate this. Why'd I need someone like that to bring back Naminé's memory?
Rubs chin. Hmm. Naminé, my beloved. Naminé? So that's her name. Aren't you glad you finally remember? Yup.
Who cares what the bad guys say anyway? Shut up, Donald.
You'll get it. Hello, little meow meow.
Whew. Throwing that battle wore me out.
Really? It looked to me like you just plain lost.
How dare you! You don't appreciate the nuances of
An ungainly effort.
Vexen.
How could you be humbled by someone of such limited significance?
Everybody in this organization do be gay, though.
You shame the organization.
How can we help you, Vexen? It's not very often we see you topside.
I came to lend you a hand. You obviously believe this Sora has much potential, but I remain unconvinced he is truly worth such coddling. I think an experiment would show if he really is of any value to us.
Well, here we go again. It's just an excuse, so you can carry out your little experiments, that's all.
I'm a scientist. Experiments are what I do. Yes.
Whatever. You can do what you want. But you know, I think testing Sora is just a cover for testing your valet.
Valet? He's the product of pure research.
What he actually is a toy.
You should just learn to be quiet.
Anyway, since you came all this way, you're gonna need this. A humble gift to my elder. I hope you use it to put on a very good show for us.
Oh boy. Oh boy, we know those shoes. Oh, congrats. Yay, selling things.
Don't have time! They've got Naminé! We gotta rescue her!
Whew. Sora sure does seem like he's upset.
You be too. He just remembered a friend, but found out she's in trouble.
Good point. I guess if we heard that the king was in danger, we would be pretty upset about that too.
Yay. The second half of Sora's campaign is so good. This game is good. I do love it so very much. Let's see. Whoops. Catch me pressing all the wrong buttons. That's what happens. Wasn't any friend of yours is a friend of ours. Let's go help Naminé. Goofy, you are so pure.
Come on, Sora. We gotta rescue Naminé from the bad guys.
Shut up, Donald. Let's see. Who do I want to tackle first? Let's just get Atlantica out of the way, honestly. We can do the order that we went to them before. But 100 Acre Wood is all mini games, so I'm gonna save that one for later. We might do that one after Atlantica, I don't know. Gosh, this looks like the bottom of the sea. It sure does. So how come we can breathe? Beats me. Maybe someone cast a spell on us? It's just like breathing air.
But it's not air. See? Someone's swimming this way.
It's because the Game Boy Advance couldn't handle the swimming. Hello? If anyone asks, you didn't see me.
What?
Sorry, I don't have time to explain. Just promise you won't tell. Hey, what's that sparkling thingy you got there? Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. Remember, you didn't see me.
Looked like she was in a hurry.
She was hiding something. No.
I wonder what it was.
You guys are so stupid. Goofy truly carries the brain cell. Yeah, they couldn't make him a mermaid in the Game Boy Advance, so they didn't make him a mermaid in this version. Which, like... Dude. Actually, I kind of appreciate it. No, not this. Oh, I forgot you have high cards. Annoying. Garish. The music is banger. So, there's that. Fuck him up. Fuck him up, goof. Nice. Tanks. No, none of that. Ooh, false bounty! Those rooms are so fun. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just like jamming to the music. It's nice. It's nice music. I still haven't listened to the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer track that got dropped. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know. So I'd be curious to see other people's opinions on this. I don't really consider music spoilers most of the time, unless it's something I'm genuinely trying to avoid everything about. But if I know that the game is like mostly plot heavy and not as much about fuck you, not as much about the music, it's just like an added bonus, then I'm really not concerned with like hearing it beforehand. It actually usually doesn't change the impact, especially because like, so for instance with the Ace Attorney series, yeah, I know we're going back to Ace Attorney, what a fucking shock, but there's a mega mix that somebody did of like all the Ace Attorney character themes, and excuse you, some of the remixes don't sound that much like the original song, so I was still surprised anyway. So when I hear it in mixes like that, you know, I don't consider it to be a spoiler at all. But sometimes I do. Sometimes, like, I don't know, for Kingdom Hearts, the music is always so fucking special, that I don't want to be spoiled to it as much. And I guess this isn't even a spoiler because it was in the trailer, but I still just, like, I don't know. I don't know how the song is going to be used, if in the game, if it is at all, like, I don't know. Unsure. But it was like, for Ida Somnium Files, like, that game is so plot heavy that, like, I'm less, not that the music is any kind of bad, it's just that I'm more, interested in what's going to happen plot-wise. and the music is an added bonus. Whereas in Kingdom Hearts, like, that is part of the journey for me, because talented composer is talented. What can I say? I don't think there's any wrong way to go about it. Fucking finally! A reward room key! We haven't gotten one this whole goddamn time. Jeez. Bonk. The music is really good. I'd rather not be spoiled on it, but my standards are really good in games. Is very high. That's fair. Like fighting games oftentimes have music that's like, yeah, especially boss music. Like, so for Hades, I think the one song, like, okay, any of Orpheus's songs, and then the final boss theme would have been like, that would have been sad to have that as, I would consider that more of a spoiler, but like, some of the other songs, I would have been really curious and be like, oh, is that the context for this? Like the song for The Surface, I would have been like, what's the context? Tell me more! I can see why other people might consider that a spoiler. Like with Hades 2, I don't know if I'll listen to any of the soundtrack beforehand just because I would have been so curious as to the context of Last Words. And I, like, it's such, I've said this before, that song is like hatered to me in what it does. It does stuff with the octaves, like it, good. Such a good. The fact that it's connected to the boyfriend, even better. Play Hades. If you're watching this, play Hades. I am glad I waited to get into Hades though, because like if I had tried to get into it when I was really fucking overwhelmed all the time, which I still am, just in a different way. I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much. I think I would have found it too stressful. But now it's like a respite. Like I'm like, every week, I'm like Thursday night. I just gotta make it to Thursday. Oh god. All of you are showing up at the same time. Oh geez. Oh god. I feel like over the summer I'll probably play Undertale, finally, too. Because, like, Undertale, that's another one, too. Like, you cannot be on the internet and not have heard of Megalovania. But I don't feel like it's much of a spoiler, because I feel like when the impact, like, when I get to that point in the game, the impact will be so great. Like, because the song itself is, like, so... Songs can be so powerful in context that when you listen to them out of context, like, for the first time, and you're like, oh, this is really cool. Like, what's a good example? Oh, Dual Destiny's Pursuit theme. I was like, this song fucking goes so hard, and then, like, listening to that song in the context, and, like, Simon's theme, too. Like, whenever that would come on, well, I would, like, listen to it outside of, the game, and then I played the game, and I was like, oh. And same with, Nayuta's theme. Nayuta. They're an Undertale fan. Yeah, a lot of people are. I'm just like, I don't know, the internet was so weird about it at the beginning of it that I was like, I don't know if I want to be stuck into the same boat as some of these people, and I think most of the weird people have quieted down about it, thankfully. Yeah. Like the old Kami music, I would also recommend, like, the context in some of those songs is so important. Some of them I would consider to be spoilers. The final boss theme, Reset, and yeah. Speaking of, he might finish that game tonight. I don't know how, it depends on how well he gets through this last dungeon. there's some real possibilities he might get stuck. But if he figures out what he's doing, he could beat the game tonight if he stays focused. Will it happen? Probably not. But maybe. But most of the Okami soundtrack I would say is not, like, especially because a lot of the names are written in Japanese on most streaming platforms. I think Spotify it actually might be in English, but it's usually written in Japanese, I think. And so it's like, if you don't know Japanese, it's like, what the fuck does that mean? Who the fuck is Waka, you know? Like, what does Interwaka mean? That could mean a lot of different things! Whoop. That's what the song is called in the English. Interwaka. Consensually. Christ. Especially because the Japanese, like, their names are the long versions, and so it's like, what the fuck is an Oki Kurumi? It's Oki. Yeah, it's... Yeah, because then, like, when he very first shows up and then you just hear the flute, the da 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 da, that is its own track. I think it's just called The Sound of a Flute. And so it's like, what the fuck is the context for this? And then you get to it and you're like, oh, cool. But I think the impact of final boss music is not something to be underestimated, because oftentimes final boss music is based on like leitmotif stuff. So that's usually what makes that like so amazing. I have so many of these. I mean, I know someone who considers all music in video games to be spoilers, like every single track. And I was like, alright, good luck avoiding it. Like House and Fata Morgana, too, without going into details, because I think most people in the current active chat have not played it, but there's cool. There's some songs that I think the first time you hear them needs to be in the game. Like Dissected Body and They Are Crying. What else? Dissected Body, They Are Crying, Portrait of White, and High Soul Death. Yeah. Right, exactly. Yeah, I just... You'll never guess whose opinion that is. By the way, Olivia, how's the saxophone? How's it going in the house? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I think having an absolute of that is just not reasonable. It's not taking enough into account, but who am I? Who am I to speak?
Olivia, we talk about him in chat and such a lot. Boy howdy, does his bullshit provide some anecdotes for entertainment. Oh, wow. I'd almost be proud of him. His music? Oh no. Oh no. And that's coming from somebody who loves Christmas and Christmas music. That's rough. That's real rough, Lou. I haven't played piano. Speaking of music, I haven't played piano recently. I need to. I've been so neglectful, but I just like haven't had the energy to do it. Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's not even July. You can't even make like a Christmas in July kind of joke. The last thing I was learning to play, I was learning, because I learned pretty much like memorized CCO, and I learned the basics of the Turnabout Sisters Ballad. I really want to like learn a more difficult version of it with more flourishes eventually. And then I learned, what else did I fucking learn? Oh, the Maid's theme in House and Fata Morgana, and then now I'm learning fucking, can you guys just like come down lower, please? Thank you. I'm learning the Omori title screen music, which is really fun. Ow. Can you guys stop? Knock it off. And Namine's theme. Actually. That is whose theme I'm learning. Please, God, I need more people to talk to about it. Wow, I love this thunder noise is stuck in my ear. Can we stop? Oh no. That was glitched for a second, wow. What is happening right now? The game is glitched. Woof. Oh no. Oh no. That's very annoying. Okay. Are we stopping? Are we done? Stop with that. It's enough. It's enough. You don't need to do any more. Are we done with the glitch? I don't know if I told you about this, Olivia, but Rika played Fata Morgana, and the first thing... Yeah, that was an auditory experience, huh? Rika texted me and a picture of Jacopo and was like, "This man is pathetic." And I think about it every day, actually. I have it screenshotted on my phone, in fact. I just think about it all the time. Oh yeah, he really was, huh? How the fuck do I get to the... Huh? Whoa, what the fuck? No wonder I couldn't get to the fucking room. I just want to get to this room already. Well, I mean, it's already like 4:30. Fine. Let's just get this first cutscene over with, and then we'll stop for today. Isn't it though? It's so true. He's so pathetic. I love him. My friend finished the series and was like, well, besides reincarnation, and was like, "I love so-and-so, blah blah blah," and I was like, "Listen, I'm a Jacopo apologist. He's so pathetic and I hate him. I love him." And then like in parentheses I put, "I love him." And then in parentheses again I said, he's the absolute worst. And then in parentheses again, "He's the best."
And that pretty much sums up how I feel about Jacopo. Jacopino. Alright, what do we want to make this room? You know, let's make it one of these. I have so many of these cards. Pathetic boy. I do love him so, but he is so pathetic. Sometimes not even in a fun way. Sometimes I'm just like massive secondhand embarrassment from that guy. Very much so like, get a load of this guy, kind of. Yay, stuff. Thanks.
Avocado. Thanks.
Are you having fun down here, little fella? Oh, you're afraid of me. You're having a good time down here? Oh, they're scared. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get all my stuff. Because I'm never coming back to this room. Give me. Why won't you give me Moogle points? Game. Alright. Red anything? You know what? I'll keep this Looming Darkness card, because Looming Darkness actually is pretty funny. Oh, woe is me. Is something wrong? Someone stole the king's magic trident. Atlantica is defenseless. And to top it off, Princess Ariel has disappeared. King Triton's worried sick, he won't leave his chambers. Why, he's suddenly a little bit Irish there. Ariel? She disappeared. Ariel's friend Flounder would know where she is, but now he's gone too. What is this voice I'm giving him? No brain cells. Wait a sec. Didn't we just see Ariel? Yup, but she didn't look real happy to see us. Hey, wasn't she carrying something when we saw her? You don't think that was the trident?
You know, maybe it was.
Daddy, Ariel stole it.
There must be some explanation. I can talk. Shut up.
Ariel, where did you swim off to this time? If anything happens to you, the king will think it's all my fault. You don't care about her? Just that it's your fault? Okay. He told me to keep an eye on her, and now this. What if she ran away because of something I said? King Triton will banish me forever. Can we eat him? He'll pop his shell if we tell him Ariel took the trident. Guess we'll have to get to the bottom of this ourselves. For some reason, I just heard like the sweet Neptune in my head from the fucking SpongeBob. Okay, I need to go northward bound. Oh my god, I saw an Instagram reel the other day that was like breaking in my kids, like traumatizing my kids by making them watch like stereotypical 90s movies, and it was fucking Homeward Bound, and the little kid was crying. It was like a 3-year-old weeping because she thought the cat was gonna die, and I was like, oh, I'm 31 and I still do. And I know how the movie ends. That's mean. But anyway, dang, I was at 4:30. How'd that happen? So it goes by so fast. Such a bummer. But after my travel, I will be able to stream this more often. When? I'll figure it out. I don't know if I'll keep it on Tuesdays or not. Gotta decide. But yeah. Next week, more of this game. Looks like we're gonna meet a familiar face next week. I'm very excited. And then from the 17th through the 28th, or rather the 16th through the 28th, there will be no streams, for I will be away. And not even bringing my laptop. I'm running away from my problems. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend it. Until then, next week, like I said, and then Sunday, more Omori. It'll be a fun, chill Omori stream next week. Hopefully nothing scary or sad. Just having fun doing side quests. Killing bunnies.
Bunnies. Hello, bunny haters.
And then, yeah, it'll be a little bit of a break for the rest of the month. I am unplugging, girl. Well, kind of. I'm bringing my phone, and I'll have data to post my silly little pictures. But yeah, I will be unplugging for the most part. Can't wait, honestly. Can't wait. Yeah. But y'all know the deal, I hope. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be good to yourself. Be kind. Be safe. And thanks. Thanks for hanging out. It was a good time. We had good discussions today. I love that. I love that for us. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.